Welcome back to CARAHCAST, the podcast from CARASoft, the trusted government IT solutions provider. Subscribe to get the latest technology updates in the public sector. I'm Anthony Jimenez, your host from the CARASoft production team. On behalf of Bastille Networks, we would like to welcome you to today's podcast. What happens when everyday glasses can record you, identify you, and stream your data without you ever knowing? In this episode, Adrian Sanabria and John Bundy break down the real security and privacy risks of modern smart glasses, from AI-powered features and live translation to covert surveillance and facial recognition. They explore how these devices are evolving, how they can be detected, and why their potential for abuse may be higher than most people realize.
Welcome to the Wireless Threat podcast series sponsored by Bastille Networks. I'm Adrian Sanabria, and joining me is John Bundy. How you doing, John?
Yeah, I'm doing great. How are you doing, Adrian?
I'm doing good. I've been looking forward to this one. We've been talking about this one for a little while, and I'm also excited for this one because we have some show and tell. We have some demos we can even do here. In this podcast series, we explore a new class of device or threat in each episode. We help you understand the threat, walk through some real-life scenarios, and even do, as I just mentioned, the occasional live demo. Ultimately, the goal is to answer the question, should you be worried about this? If you have any devices, threats, or attacks you want us to dissect on this podcast, please let us know in the comments. In this episode, we are discussing smart glasses. Let's get started. I think the very beginning, if you're to go way back in this, was Google Glass. And Google Glass failed hard enough that nobody touched this market segment for a long, long time. And I was actually, I was selected as a glass explorer, was the term that they used back then. You had to basically write an essay on how you would use the things, how you envisioned using the things, because they wanted people to develop for them. They wanted to see what kind of use cases people came up with. And I was really excited about it up until the point where they said, okay, you're ready to get your glasses, $1,600. And I was like, nope, I don't have that much extra cash laying around. So this is back, I don't know, 2010, 2012. I forget when these things first came out.
Yeah, it's been at least 10 years, right? And it's amazing what the backlash was to them back then, but times are certainly different today, aren't they?
Yeah, well, I think one of the key differences, obviously, Meta decided to partner with Ray-Ban and use one of their iconic styles, right? And it's only been in the last, I've owned this pair here, which have prescription glasses. I am blind. I am heavily myopic and rely heavily on my glasses. And I've had these for about 2 years, and really only in the last 2 or 3 months have people recognize these as smart glasses and not just normal glasses on my face. So first off, like we had the term glass holes, right?
Yeah.
From those Google Glass days, because they looked weird. They stood out. They made people uncomfortable. And while these make people more comfortable because they look like normal glasses, I think we're kind of slowly seeing some backlash to them, because people now realize that they're surrounded by them. I think you did some research and found that Meta has sold 7 million of these to date.